Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What are we talking about today? How to clean your and your VAJAY. If you're wondering why your VAJAY is smelling or how to wash your VAJAY so that it doesn't smell, I'm going to be explaining to you how to wash your VAJAY. Kitty cleaning isn't necessary. Yeah, I said it, but cleaning your is necessary. It's just more like keeping it simple and sticking with basic water. So you have to skip any fad regimen you may have heard about. Number one question is, do you really need to wash your VAJAY? And the answer is capital no. But you need to wash your vulva. So I'm going to use vulva to replace. Let's do some basic anatomy in case you have forgotten so soon. The VAJAY is the inner canal inside your body. The term vulva refers to the outer part of the coochie, which includes the clit hood, and the inner and the outer labia, the kitty lips. I'm talking to my fellow kitty havers, kitty owners. You know what it looks like, and you know that it looks like lips. And these lips is the labia, the inner labia and the outer labia. And you know the clit, that V stuff that is up there on top of the lips, that is very sensitive. What you should know is that the VAJAY cleans itself and keeps itself healthy by maintaining the correct pH balance and cleaning itself with natural secretions. Your kitty has a very good bacteria that cleanses itself. This bacteria helps to maintain a healthy pH balance for your kitty. And the pH balance is slightly acidic. On this slightly acidic pH, when you use scented soaps, scented sprays, scented kitty wash to wash inside of your kitty, all these things disrupt the acidic nature, which is the normal pH balance that your kitty is supposed to have, thereby removing, destroying, or killing the good bacteria that is helping it to cleanse itself, that is safeguarding it. This also might make your kitty or make you prone to infection and might cause various infections like bacteria, vaginosis, yeast infection, and other irritations. Now, since we've known that we don't need to touch our kitty, that all we need to touch or wash is our vulva, now let's discuss how to wash our vulva. These same lips, spread it apart and gently cleanse around the hood. You're going to use clean water or clean wash cloth, but I am not an advocate of clean wash cloth. But if you feel that your hand cannot do justice to washing around the vulva area, then you can use clean wash cloth that is white in color. For me, the way I do mine is only water. I would advise you to use just water to wash it. If you can use warm water, you can use normal water while you're washing your vulva. Avoid allowing water or soap to enter your VAJAY. It's also a good idea to wash your daily, and there is space between that place and the kitty. It is also a good idea to wash that place as well. And when you're washing, please do me a favor to wash from front to back. Do not wash from back to front. No, don't do it. A lot of things happen here, because if you make this mistake, bacteria from behind can come to the front and it's going to cause so many infections. And I'm sure you've heard me talk about just using water, so you'll be like, wait, so you don't need soap? Yes, baby girl, you do not need soap. If you must use soap, use unscented, mild, and colorless soap. If you must use soap, but it's not necessary. You might also want to know about feminine sprays and wash. I am not going to spoil anybody's market, but I don't use those. I will not advise you to use feminine wash, feminine sprays, because you want your kitty to smell like rose. Your kitty is not supposed to smell like rose. Kitty has its smell, its smells fleshy, meaty, it is normal. As far as there's no awful smell coming out from there, I wouldn't advise you to buy feminine sprays and wash. Some of those things, they put scents in it to make you think that when you use it to wash your kitty or your vula, it will smell nice. They are not good. Once it is scented, they've added scents. All those scents contribute to disrupting the pH balance of your kitty. If you're wondering that there's an odor, will everyone get to smell it? Probably not. Nobody will smell the way it smells down there. As far as it doesn't smell awful, if it smells fleshy, odorless, slightly acidic, you are probably the only one perceiving it. But if you have a partner, your husband, obviously your partner, your husband can perceive the smell because he will obviously go there. What if I have a lot of discharge? Is that normal? Kitty discharge is very normal. There's no cause for alarm. The only cause for alarm should be the color of your discharge. The color of your discharge should be clear. In fact, if it's clear, you're probably in your ovulation. If it's clear, if it is white, and sometimes if it's brownish or reddish. But if it's yellow, grayish, green, you need to do some tests. You might be asking, what if I am on my period? Do I need to do anything different? There is no special thing you need to do during your period. You just wash as usual. But the thing is, you now have to wash more often. If you normally wash your vula once a day, when you're in your period, you have to up it. You have to double it. You have to be washing at least twice a day. And you should also try to change your pad or your tampons regularly. What happens if I wash my vula with something other than water and mouth soap? Funny enough, some people are lucky. They've been using feminine wash sprays, they've been using scented soaps, they've been using sponge, and it doesn't do anything to them. But you never can tell, in future it might pose a problem. So it is safer. Nothing might happen, but there's a chance that you disrupt the pH balance, and funny enough, you might bring up infection that is not supposed to be there, that you spend so much money to treat. Sometimes you might cause dryness to happen there. Another question I have here is, what about a douching? So douching is a situation whereby you pour substance or water inside. You don't need to douche. When you douche, you are making your kitty more prone to infection. You might have this question too, what about steaming? There's no scientific evidence that it is advantageous to your kitty. It always be after knacking, because there's this tiny hole in between the clit and their kitty. That is where the pee comes out from. So there is a possibility that maybe when you were knacking, that the joystick touched there, or there's a liquid that might cause something that touched there. It is from there that you can actually contact UTI, urinary tract infection. So when you finish knacking, just go and pee immediately. There is a higher chance that you might be peeing away infection, that if you had stayed longer, it will breed. So pee immediately after knacking. Another tip I'll give you here is choose your products wisely. Scented lube, scented condoms, scented tampons should be avoided. So you should go for unscented. Another advice I'll give you is wear cotton underwear. Also try to change out sweaty underwear or wet clothes. Maybe you just came back from the gym, you're sweating, please change it immediately. You're just on your way back home from work and you were beat by the rain. Once you're back, just remove it immediately. I believe that I've been able to run you down on basically not just how to clean your kitty, but I've been able to give you information that you should know about your kitty and how to keep your kitty clean and healthy while we enjoy this knacking life. If you have any question at all, like any question relating to kitty, please do not fail to leave it down below in the comment section. I'm going to try my possible best to reply to every single comment. I'm going to see you next time in my next video. Bye bye.